welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, where the sound of the big red siren signals it is time for football. Tonight we begin the final stretch. Week 16 starts here, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Arizona Cardinals. On the visitor sideline, Pete Carroll, the coach of the Raiders. These guys are in the midst of really an incredibly impressive run. Only one loss here in the latter stages of the season. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak right now, hoping the home fans can help them get out of this slump. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Prime Time. Brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
And he comes to the end of the season leading the NFL in passing yards. And that's not necessarily something you set out to do at the beginning of the year, but it's a good illustration of how remarkable and consistent he's been all season.
Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
First down, Las Vegas.
Another good carry there for the NFL's second leading rusher, and we've talked on air, off air about his MVP candidacy. Make a case for him.
Well, I'm just going to tell you point blank, it doesn't matter whether he's first or second or even third in the league in rushing yardage. That's not the main deal. It's how he gets those yards and the impact he has on his ball club.
They go play action here on first down. Dancing to his left. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain.
Hold the set. Gravity line. Let's go. 19 Tigers. Ready.
They run with Jackson out of the gun. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. The numbers for Jackson in last week's game: 13 carries, 83 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, obviously he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected. Didn't seem to think this short week was going to affect him much as he chases a big...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A great play there. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. With these Thursday night games, sometimes you get those quick turnarounds. You wonder how a team is going to start. They started really well.
Everyone's always wondering, going into a Thursday night game, who has their legs, who has the overall health of a team. But mentally, if you get that early edge, the other team might think to itself, it's been a short week, we're not really ready to go. You might run them into the ground that way. That's why.
The drive will begin with a run by Benson. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 30-yard line.
Now Murray, he bootlegs it. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Kyler going to give this to Benson. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. The numbers for Benson in last week's ballgame: 14 carries, 74 yards.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game. And
they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. To throw, it's Murray. Open man here is Benson. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 7.
At the 36-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. There's a short one caught by Ryman. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 21. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
Cardinals, first down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
From the gun, Murray steps away to his left. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an... Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 14-7. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. They'll start on the ground with Benson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. All the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
That's good for the Cardinals. First down.
Another run here with Benson. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. You look at this Raiders defense. It's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass. Dead last in the NFL, number 32 in the league.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the #1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory as they're down to the 29-yard line. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 12-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Running out of the gun here with Benson. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
now is Murray. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. That'll give him 8 that time. And now 1 yard to go on third down.
Brings up third and 1.
Murray keeps it himself. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first.
That's good for a Cardinals first down.
Murray going to throw. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona.
On the jump.
Throwing to start the drive. Martin. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mack Wilson. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Intercepted. The Cardinals take over first and 10.
After the turnover, here's Murray. Over the middle, complete. It's Benson. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And it'll be second down. Under a minute to go, clock running, and a back-and-forth first quarter of play.
2-2, what?
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. Flushed out right. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
To throw is Murray. Throw left side, caught by Ryman. And the Cardinals are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
That's another Cardinals first down. First and goal.
Benson diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown. Second-round pick from April's drive. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a second and 3. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football as they've got it with a second and 3 forthcoming. Back to throw. Martin. He finds Marshall on the screen. His first catch good for 8 and a first down.
And the Raiders first down.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw. Martin. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. The Raiders at 11-3 on the year. And I tell you, it has been a few months now since they've tasted defeat, and they are without question the hottest team in football.
And I'm really not sure who's going to beat them right now because, to me, they have to be the favorites to go all the way because they're not just beating teams, they're dominating them. It's been fun to watch them play, not just in their winning, but how they're getting it done.
They run on first down with Jackson. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Here's second and 10. Back to throw. Martin. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there. 40 yards. And the Raiders have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. And that's a big number. It is going to be touchdown pass number 50 for him on the year. Just 5 shy now of Peyton Manning's all-time mark for most touchdown passes in one season. And it'll be second down.
Second and 3 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Murray. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up third down. Shotgun now from Murray. Under pressure, and they got to him again. And now that brings up fourth down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. The Waitman now to punt as he sends this one away. Taken in at the 22. And bulldozing his way through. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. The Raiders offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense has got to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in this first half that's really giving him fits. They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60.
Martin now, operating from the gun. Wide open, it's Marshall complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10, down at the 31. Off play action. Martin. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. And he's had a lot of success throwing the ball here early. You see by the numbers, he's already up over 200 yards passing. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
70. Ready?
Now a handoff inside. It's Jackson. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Martin from the gun. He'll throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Garrett Williams. And the Cardinals are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Well, I would guess that combined, if you spoke to both defenses, neither side has a lot to celebrate today. They haven't had a lot of stops, but that one right there, that's a big one because they stole points away with that play. And just as importantly, picked up a key stop on an offense that's been really impressive here in the early going.
And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. 56 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Murray. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. Now a 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Murray. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be 2nd and a couple.
brings up 2nd and 2.
Let's go now.
At the 22-yard line.
Go.
On the give, here comes Jackson. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Most of the damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready.
They'll run again with Jackson. He will push his way down to about the 14. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
Here's a 2nd and 7. A quick throw, but incomplete. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Marshall. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
65.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. That will give. It's Jackson. Now the Cardinals going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
At the 10-yard line.
Come on. Set. Viking 18.
Looking to throw. Martin. They'll wind up losing about a dozen on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and goal.
Tackle made back at the 22-yard line.
Ready.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he will slide down with a good gain. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. And his kick is indeed good. And that'll move their lead up to 4 now. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Well, the Cardinal offense going to take over late in this first half. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
That's good.
Murray now to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it.
All right, Scott, great work as always.
Establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Dances by him. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll go again with Benson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Now Murray. And this is going to be incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. It's a 47-yard punt, but they did give up 10 on the return. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The Raiders offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Ready? 19, 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On the ground, this is Jackson. And he'll push forward to the 37, gain of 2.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down, then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Ball 80.
Now Martin from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Here's A.J. Cole now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. 77 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Play fake. Murray. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Murray going to fire this out to Harrison. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Back to throw. Murray rolling to his right. The 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Looking to throw. Murray. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they showed a little athletic juke, but then the daylight quickly closed. And now out is the Cardinal field goal team here. It's a 39-yard attempt right hash. And his kick is right there. It's good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. And this is going to be roughing the kicker, an inexcusable penalty, Charles.
You've worked so hard to hold him to a 3-point kick. Now you're giving him the ball again with a chance for a touchdown.
They run over center with Benson. And he's able to break to 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Raiders' 11.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's McBride. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and off the play action, he'll look to throw it. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. They'll run it with Jackson. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. So here's a 3rd and 14. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That one deep from Marshall. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Here's A.J. Cole now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. The football back in the hands of the Arizona Cardinals. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing and guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball
leader, right?
to make a big play. Yeah. Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5.
At the 35-yard line.
A give up the middle with Benson. The broken tackle, but couldn't create much space. Down just beyond the 35. And a stoppage here, a timeout before this 3rd down play takes place. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he's on to kick it away. Fielded just inside the 20. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's been a nightmare for defenses to try and contain all year long. NFL leader in rushing yards at the QB position here late in the season. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27.
know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Off the play fake, Martin. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. 58 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Well, if you like the guys who run the ball, you're enjoying watching this. But the other guys, especially the defense coordinator, trying to figure out an answer on how to slow down the running game, I think maybe starts to call more blitzes, because you can call run blitzes in order to try and get more people to the point of attack.
So the kick from here on a field goal would have been right at 53 yards, but instead, offense out there. They're going for it. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
Cougar 19.
Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside.
Past the 60. Past the 60.
Second and 2. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
Cougar 19. Here we go. Here we go. Viking 18.
Down Jackson. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes the defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. And he takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Ready? 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Rifling one complete into the hands of Marshall. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
And this one is right through. And in the fourth quarter, this game... Now Murray, he bootlegs it. And this will be swung out here for counter. It'll be a gain of 5. And that'll bring on second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
To throw, it's Murray. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. First carry for James Conner. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 35.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing now is Murray. Screen pass to Conner. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line.
Brings up second and 12 at the 37-yard line.
Murray going to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down. They'd love to get a little closer if they need to kick the field goal on 4th down. From this spot, it's 46 yards. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Cardinals first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. This is Conner. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up second and 12 at the 23-yard line.
To throw is Murray. That's caught. It's the tight end Lyman. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. The Cardinals on third down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 6. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Cardinals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
I think we call that season's greetings right there. He came up, pow! Knocked him for a loss.
It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
Go!
Murray now. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Here's Murray. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. They call it a loss of a yard there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And his kick is good. And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance of the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. Larry Ogunjobi there to make the tackle. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6.
Check the Eagles! Check the Eagles!
They run again with Jackson. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Pulling a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Pat the 60. Pat the 60. Ready.
From the gun on 3rd down, Martin. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
A gain of 7. First down, Las Vegas.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Wrap roll 80.
On the run, this is Jackson. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now 2nd and 4.
Stephanie.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Here's 2nd down.
Let's go.
Look at this, a tight end carry. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll buy some time right. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
They're not out of it yet, but in order to come back, they need to play clean football the rest of the way. He makes a correct read there, passing on challenging the blanket coverage and getting the 1st down with his legs instead.
Okay, ready?
Time. All 3 timeouts remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Well, they go with a tight end carry. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Here's 2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd
Gotta be lying.
He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout.
Ready?
They'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and
Now a 1st carry for their fullback. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Here we go. Set. Warriors 17.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. 12 yards between them and the end zone. 2nd and 10.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Go.
Back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. That escapability has been on full display, and you can see he's now over 100 yards rushing for the game. Here we go, 1st and goal.
Let's go. Ready?
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing closing stages. Charles, that drive was perfect. Methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
And he'll get into the end zone to make it a 5-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Well, now how about this return? They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Murray, one final try. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty, and with that, the ball game is over. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for the Raiders, keep coming as this one moves them to 12-3 on the year. And now they'll get the weekend off as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for Arizona, it's another loss as they now fall to 4-11. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.